Hello everyone, it's Destiny, and today we're going to be taking a look at Evanescia. And before we get into today's video, I'd love to know if you're excited for Evanescia or which character in 4.2 you were the most excited for. And lastly, if you'd like to see some more Starl content from me, consider subscribing to the channel, leave a like to support today's video, and now let's get straight into it. We have Evanescia early! Well, sort of. In Currency Wars, we're actually able to look at Evanescia's full kit here. So for those that were curious about what her full kit entails, we'll be going over this today, as well as her traces. And right off the bat with her traces, she will be getting speed traces, elation boost traces, and crit rate traces. And what we do know about Evanescia so far is that she revolves around getting a very high amount of certified bangers, as well as being able to increase her energy when her certified banger increases, and this will work the other way around as well. As a result, Evanescia will benefit from team members who can give her more energy, as this can also increase her certified banger. So when it comes to a sustain option, Huohuo being able to give Evanescia energy will be very beneficial for her. And of course, characters like Yao Guang, who's able to trigger Aha Instant more frequently, will result in more certified bangers, as well as being able to trigger elation skills more frequently from the team. And then when it comes to Elation Trailblazer, they can assist with also getting more certified bangers for Evanescia as well. So we do know that so far, but when it comes to what Evanescia's elation scaling will be, it'll be based on her crit damage. So with characters like Yao Guang and Silverwolf, this was based off of their speed. In the case of Sparksy, this was based off of her attack. And now with Evanescia, this will be based off of her crit damage. So in this case, having a crit damage body would be really useful for her, as well as team members who can assist with giving her even more crit damage. And as for what we just discussed, when Evanescia gains energy, she will also gain an equal amount of certified banger. Which, taking a look at Evanescia's energy cost, it is 240, but Evanescia actually has a double ultimate. So her energy cost total would be 480. And as a result of this, if you were to use a character like Huohuo on the team who's able to give back 20% energy to the characters on your team through her ultimate, this would give Evanescia 96 energy, and this would also give her 96 certified bangers. And it also notes that the amount of certified banger taken into calculation through this method cannot exceed 100 points in a single instance, which in the case of Huohuo specifically, with the 20% energy from the ultimate, this would just be 96. And moving along with her talent, after you accumulate 240 energy, Master Fox will unleash a follow-up attack, which will deal physical damage to all enemies and also regenerate 10 energy for Evanescia. And when Evanescia holds certified banger, when she uses her skill or her ultimate, this will deal physical elation damage. And it also notes at the bottom here that when her ultimate deals elation damage, the amount of certified banger taken into account is at least equal to her maximum energy. And the Master Fox follow-up attack will also deal physical elation damage if you have certified banger. And as for the rest of her kit, it looks pretty simple. Her skill will deal physical damage to an enemy and adjacent enemies, and she'll additionally gain 10 punchline from this. Her basic attack will just deal physical damage to one enemy, and as for her ultimate, she'll deal physical damage to all enemies and then deal 5 instances of damage, with each instance dealing physical damage equal to a percentage of her attack to one random enemy. And then of course, as long as you have certified banger, then her ultimate as well as her skill will also deal physical elation damage. And then we of course have her elation skill, which she'll deal physical elation damage to all enemies and additionally gain 5 points of certified banger. As for her technique, she'll deal physical damage onto all enemies and gain 20 points of certified banger. Now we can go through her bonus traces. So first up, we have Best All Blooms, which when a teammate's certified banger ends, Evanescia will convert 50% of this into her own certified banger. The livestream actually did mention this, but they did not mention the percentage if I'm not mistaken, but now we know officially that it'll be 50% certified banger. Next up, we have Weigh All Truths, and when Master Fox attacks, it'll additionally inflict vulnerability onto enemies, increasing the damage they take by 12% for 3 turns. So this is very useful for not only increasing Evanescia's damage output, but also increasing the damage output of the rest of the team. As for the last trace, this will increase Evanescia's crit rate by 30%. This is very good, as if you are to run a crit damage body, in the case of trying to get her more elation for her talent here, it's going to be very useful for her so that she is able to still have a decent crit ratio, even if you did run a crit damage body. You would want some crit rate substats to help with ensuring that she is as close to 100% in battle as you can. And then it mentions how 3 or more, 2 or 1 enemy target on the field then the ultimate's bounce count will increase by 1, 2, and 4. So if there's 3 or more enemies on the field, it'll increase by 1. If there are 2 enemies on the field, it'll increase by 2. And if there's only 1 enemy on the field, it'll increase by 4. This will be very useful for increasing the ultimate's damage output. And then when a teammate with an Elation skill participation ID is lower than Evanessia's, she will gain Certified Banger, and she will convert 50% of it into her own Certified Banger. So for those that aren't aware how to check the participation ID, if we go to Evanessia's Elation skill right here, her participation ID is 146. So anybody below hers will use their Elation skill before she does when Aha Instant happens. So with this trace right here, she will gain Certified Banger. And then when it comes to her traces right here, we have crit rate, elation, and speed. She has 2 mini speed traces, so she'll be able to get 5 speed right here. She'll be able to get 18.7% crit rate. That'll be 48.7% crit rate gain just through her traces right here. She should be able to get an 18% boost in her elation from her little traces right here. And overall, when it comes to her kit, she'll have multiple ways to gain Certified Banger. She'll gain Certified Banger through gaining energy. So once again, characters that are able to provide energy will be pretty useful. For example, Huohuo with her ultimate, that'll be able to gain Evanescia 96 energy and also gain her 96 Certified Banger. Characters like Yao Guang will be useful for being able to maintain the Certified Banger state on Evanescia, as she will be able to use her ultimate to trigger Aha Instant. You can also use, of course, Elation Trailblazer with Evanescia. They'll be able to gain points of Certified Banger for the team. And with their ultimate, they'll give Evanescia additional crit damage, as well as allow her to immediately trigger her Elation skill. So you could do a team consisting of Evanescia alongside Yao Guang, Elation Trailblazer, and Huohuo, which if you got Huohuo for free from the shop or you already had her, and let's say you do have Yao Guang, then this could be a pretty nice team for you to consider using. There's also characters like Sparkle who'll be able to provide additional crit damage. She'll also be able to increase the damage taken by all enemies through her Figment stacks, which will further increase the damage output of the team. Sparkle can also help with advancing Evanescia forward. As for a character like Sunday, he'll be able to give additional energy for Evanescia, as well as crit rate and crit damage. The only thing I would worry about just a bit with Sunday is trying to maintain the Certified Banger state as effectively as possible, which I will be testing this and of course releasing a showcase roughly next week of using Evanescia with Sunday just for all of you to see. But just initially, that is a little bit of a concern of mine due to the fact that the Certified Banger state will only last for 2 turns. So if you were to have, let's say, a 135 speed Evanescia and 134 speed Sunday, Evanescia would attack, Sunday would advance her forward, and then she would attack once again. This could result in her running out of the Certified Banger state at a faster rate, but I did think I would just mention that real quick. Overall though, I am personally very excited for Evanescia, and I will be releasing more videos on her very soon, so do stay tuned for those if you are interested in her. I am also very excited for her for my physical only account, and I will be uploading a new episode very soon. Of course, when Evanescia comes out, that'll be amazing for that account, so cannot wait for her release. She looks super cool, and I also think her animations look pretty cool as well. I'd love to know your initial thoughts on Evanescia. Do you like her kit so far? Lastly, if you'd like to see some more content from me, consider subscribing to the channel, leave a like to support today's video, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.